It's day 2 of our restoration journey, and we're eager to find a working fuel pump in this kolkhoz complex, packed to the brim with old Soviet relics.
Yeah, we need to take that out. I think it may be of use to us.
It looks similar.
Oh, these are the bigger nuts. So we might need to get some other tools. These are not the same. Or we could just go to salvage some other ones.
I like these, they're home.
I think we'll be right back.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, this doesn't work, we must go to get the other one. So, we have a couple of fuel pumps. I think we could source another 2, at least, maybe 3. And I will try to build one good one that would actually do its job to getting the car its food. Yes. Perfect. I think we're gonna need another pump. Just because, or maybe 2 as I said before. And we'll go and try to salvage one. Ah. Huh. I think we could take that empty space from right there, the air from right there, and we might find some vacuum in here. And put all of this in that car. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, okay. We might find a fuel pump in this thing. I like it, a hood or trunk or something that is better. Oh, there's no fuel pump in this one, obviously. So the search continues. Yes, no, not dark at all here. Yeah, I see everything. So if I remember correctly, these had a socket I did not take. I only took the spanner. But here we go.
There's a little oil leak.
Or screw the balls, and the other was nothing.
It's supposed to be
Something. See, this thing is actually connected to the
block.
Yeah, to the crankshaft.
Oh.
And it does this. Then it pumps the fuel right up to the carburetor. Yeah, like
Mechanical fuel pump.
yeah, you can see from up close. It's like when you go to the toilet and you do this, but then it goes back. And he's supposed to be the serious one. On this table we have some necessary tools that we might need in reconstruction and construction of these fuel pumps. I don't even know if the one that's in the car is working properly, but maybe we could build the one properly working pump with these 3. And we could source the 4th if we need. Okay, so we got a vise here. Let's see how is the inside of this one. What the hell is that smell?
Rust remove.
Just screwing around here. Yes, thank you. Thank you for assistance. So this one is the diaphragm, which tends to break or something. And we'll see what's inside of the other ones. Look. Yeah, might. Actually, this one might be. That worked. Yeah, perfect.
That's cold.
Yeah, I think that cold might help with the rust removing from
Chemical reaction.
from nuts. Do you think we'll at least make one working fuel pump?
Hopefully.
It will be more pleasurable for me if you washed me instead of a car. No.
Control your stream. I hear liquids. Oh!
Yeah, that might help clean it. So let's make an adapter for this thing. Just keep it in there. You know what? Let's just try to start the car with the old pump, see how's it work. If it works properly, why the hell we bothered here?
We ran out of petrol last time.
Oh no, the one that's on the car had actually worked for
It
a
worked.
bit.
We just ran out of fuel.
Yeah, so I don't care what P says. We're just gonna go there, start the car properly this time, maybe with the old pump, and see how it goes. Yes? So the thing is, the fuel tank must be higher than the fuel pump. Yes? Now,
It's very,
yeah, it went there.
it's going very successfully.
So that pump might actually be working, and we just imagine stuff. So let's just put the battery in. Anyway, we just assembled the fuel pump. It seems not to be working. I don't know what went wrong. So anyway, we're using the old one and we're starting the car. I believe it will start. Yeah, it's idling. the choke was on, it was running rich. A rev. Oh, it shut down.
How?
Okay, let's try again. Let's see if it works. But the fuel is not leaking, right?
I don't think so.
Nope. Yeah, no leaks, but it's dying.
It might be the carburetor.
Yeah.
Yes?
I think we should put the wheels on and go
Wash it already?
wash it.
Or we could give you some education. So, since we got this thing in our so-called workshop, let us, well, right now me, enlighten you what's in here. The engine in this is called MEMS 968M. It's the same as the car model. It is an air-cooled V4 overhead valve, so it is a push rod engine, almost like an American V8, but it's a V4. So it made, at least from the factory, around 40-ish horsepower, and that made it accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in whopping 32 seconds, and reach the breakneck speeds of 120. So yeah, so another 20 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it is an engine. So it is an ignition distributor. Okay, nothing fancy, so we're not getting into that more. So talking about the fuel delivery, the fuel should be inserted here. Then the fuel tank is behind the seats. Yeah, those seats. Then the fuel should, as I say, I cannot stress that much. Anyway, it should come through here, not from that bottle, to this bad boy. We already acquainted with it. It's a mechanical fuel pump. Fuel gets delivered to the carburetor. Magic happens. Poof, we got combustion. Then, it is my favorite part about this. Combustion happens. Gases come out through these. Oh, you can't see them properly from here, but you can see the one right here. It's those stubby little exhaust pipes. For each pipe, for each cylinder head. It's just so little. So, we have already established that this is an air-cooled engine. So how does it work? Basically, there is you can see, I hope you can see, there is a belt. The belt from the crankshaft drives the fan, which sends the air through these thin shrouds right here. Yes, almost as... It's like a old Volkswagen Beetle engines and Porsche 356, if I'm not mistaken, but far less effective. So there's a little list of those problems. So the air shroud design was ineffective, as I said before.
The fan often failed. Instant overheating.
Yeah. Cylinders 3 and 4 ran hotter, which meant uneven wear.
Then there's all the vibrations and stuff.
Yeah. Rough running. If it ran, that meant
90-degree V4 layout. No proper balancing.
yeah. So it shakes at idle, shakes under load, and it is known
To vibrate itself apart.
yeah, to the grave. And there it was, the low reliability of the internals of the engine.
Pistons and cylinder sleeves wore fast.
Oil leaks everywhere, gasket, seals, crankshaft.
The valves burned if oil quality was poor. And of course it was poor, it was the Soviet Union.
Yeah, Soviet oil quality was. And there was fuel and carburetor issues.
Which
meant-
we had and will still have issues with the mechanical fuel pump.
yeah. Of course, then the carburetor just clogged. That meant constant stalling.
Yeah, and after sitting for a while, you need to prime the fuel pump manually.
Which meant that sometimes you could not start the car from the go. And there was the noise problem.
It sounded like a tractor or a chainsaw.
Yeah, people joke that it sounds more like a farm machine than a car engine.
It earned a reputation of being unreliable and underpowered, and quite embarrassing compared to Moskviches or Ladas.
Yeah, but there it is. Here. We're gonna change the wheels for those. These look better. Cool. Then.
Very nice.
So
Dry rotted. These are wider, yeah. This is 145, these are 1555. Yes.
I kind of cannot tell because these are made in the country that does not exist anymore. I wonder if the handbrake works.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh no. Let it go.
That looks considerably better.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Half the bar. One bar.
Lug bolts are better.
No.
No, they're not better, but like,
You're a
how are we gonna solve this?
So, as you can see, we are trying to get the car's front up. For undisclosed reasons, we cannot lift from either here or the other side. But
Yeah, this works.
yeah, that works. Oh, this is a proper suspension, see?
Yeah.
It's got
Bushings and
other stuff and shocks and springs.
shock, spring over shock design.
The MacPherson strut, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Very modern.
of course the spring thickness is, it looks like
Questionable.
it's an oversized spring of a pen. The brake line is not connected to the front brakes.
Oh yeah, that's probably why we don't have the brakes at all.
Yeah, and yeah, that doesn't look good. Whoa, these aren't even. These are the old cross threads, if I'm right.
The ball joint is kind of
Non-existent, yes.
ripped. The pin is holding at least. That's interesting design. over here. That's the steering rack. I won't question it.
Well, it actually has...
We need the car up a little bit higher.
No, I see.
Okay. Let's get the car down.
We're going that way.
We don't have brakes.
Yeah. No brakes!
On our way to the washing spot, the fuel pump died. Again.
İşteyesin. İşteyesin. Kairėn. Čia.
Stabdom.
Stabdom.
Yeah.
So, the guys made the car idle for a while. We drove it here, but yeah, as you can see, it's not pleasurable to work on this dirty car, full of bird shit, dust and everything. It's collected throughout years, and so we're gonna wash it. All right, so first up, pre-wash. I mean, oh shit, it smells so badly already. All right, so the pre-wash stage is done. Let's wait a bit, not too long of course. And yeah, god damn it, it already looks better.
Wing it a bit.
Give it gas.
After another 100-meter sprint, another fuel pump died.
What happened? Once more. Again. Maybe we can jumpstart it.
How about we go reverse from there? Easier to push. No, reverse. Yeah. Speed. Hey.
Please remember, we have no brakes.
Okay. In short, we did pretty much nothing today. Just cleaned the car, changed the wheels, tried like 3 different fuel pumps, and none of them worked longer than 2 minutes.
At max. I think that the lifespan of these fuel pumps are like few hundred meters. And I think the way to go in moving cars is manually. Yeah.
No.
In the next episode, I acquire a new fuel pump. I spin the ratchet counterclockwise. We build our own private domicile.
And the brake pedal, well, it does not go down to the floor, but it's hard to push, so at least
has pressure. 6, 7.
I undo some bolts.